So Conor Benn is at it once again with his severe roid rage, and yes, makes a complete and utter embarrassment of himself once again, confronting Chris Eubank Jr., just chatting out his arse while Chris Eubank Jr. is cutting weight a day before his fight against Kamil Cezameta. It just makes no sense. Conor Benn arrives in Saudi Arabia and just as soon as he's there, tries to steal the spotlight. And it's like, you shouldn't even be allowed to fight. You shouldn't even be allowed back. And yes, he's had 2 fights since he was suspended. But yeah, it's whatever. But yeah, Conor Benn makes a complete and utter embarrassment out of himself. Once again, surprise, surprise, I'm going to play the confrontation and stuff. But yeah, first of all, afterwards, after the confrontation, which I'm actually going to play first, because Conor Benn seems a little, I don't know, he just seems a bit like a hypocrite, if that's the right word to use for this. But yeah, let's see what Conor Benn's got to say here.
Moving forward, what you want to do to him?
Yeah, because people don't know what really went on. So what people are seeing now in that short...
People don't know what really went on, apparently, from what Conor Benn's saying.
Interaction.
Yeah, hang on.
So what people are seeing now in that short interaction is a lot of demons, a lot of pent-up aggression towards that.
So what people are seeing in the short interaction, apparently he doesn't know what... Apparently we don't really know what really went on, but I've got a clip where we actually do know how it all started, and apparently Conor Benn saying it's a lot of demons, basically, you know, acting like he wasn't the one who failed the drug test himself and isn't the reason why the Chris Eubank Jr. fight didn't happen in the first place. There's a load of massive demons built up to Chris Eubank Jr. Apparently, somehow, Eubank did nothing wrong.
That one man, you know, where he played the game well. He played his hand well, which was the good guy.
Which he is.
The innocent
but in
guy.
this situation, Eubank Jr. is the good guy. He was going into the fight when no one knew about Conor Benn's failed drug test. You know, most people wanted Conor Benn to win. I personally been Team Chris Eubank Jr. from the start, but anyway, that's irrelevant. But yeah, most people were Team Conor Benn before he failed the drug test. Ever since he failed the drug test, which Conor Benn seems to have forgotten or is so in denial when it's been proven he has twice, and he can't shut up about it, meaning it just makes himself look even more guilty.
The one who, you know, when it wasn't, that's not the case.
What is he even talking about here, though? What's not the case? He's not the good guy in this. Yes, he is. Chris Eubank Jr. is the good guy in this situation. He's not the one who tried to cheat. Chris Eubank Jr. is not the one who tried to cheat. He still tried to get the fight on with Conor Benn. I think if he was offered an extra $1 million, Eubank was still down to do it, even when and that's why I think the whole thing was trying to be hidden. Eubank still wanted to do it if he was offered like an extra $1 million. So it's like, it's not like Chris Eubank Jr. didn't want to do it. Like, you know, I think he put out a fair thing. You know, Conor Benn was on steroids going into the fight, on his eggs, whatever you want to say. And Eubank Jr. said, oh, I'll fight him if you give me an extra $1 million. If you're fighting someone who's juiced up, I think that's a fair offer.
It's not the case. So when you got someone playing that card heavily and you know it's not the truth, but yeah,
he is the good guy in this situation. Yes, you know, he plays the villain a lot, like in the Liam Smith fight or in like the Liam Williams fight. You know, Chris Eubank Jr. is known to be playing the villain. But when it comes to Conor Benn still somehow thinks he's a massive hero and all, but when he's not at all. I mean, the thing with Conor Benn is he just needs to accept what he is now, and he can't come to terms with that. Conor Benn can't accept that he is now a bad guy in this situation. And compared to him, Chris Eubank Jr., who plays the villain, is now the good guy in this situation to this guy. I just don't get it.
To, you know, do what he's doing. Yeah. When I see him, I'm on site. Do you know what I mean? If you want,
he's acting like Chris Eubank Jr. is the one who failed the drug test. He says, "Oh, I'm on site. If I see him, I'm going to spin his short." That's what he was saying. Chris Eubank Jr. didn't fail any drug test. If Chris Eubank Jr. failed the drug test, I'd understand all this roid. If I understand all of this aggression from Conor Benn coming at Chris Eubank Jr. But the reality is that you're the one who failed 2 drug tests. That's the reality, and you're still not allowed to fight in the UK. Chris Eubank Jr. has done nothing wrong. He's got a UK license. He hasn't failed any drug tests. Eubank's a clean athlete. And no, wow, you can't say the same for Conor Benn. So, yeah, also in that clip, yes, Conor Benn said, "Oh, you can't really tell anything from that short interaction. It's, it's not right." And then, but really, this is how it all started. This is how it all started. And still, it looks like Chris Eubank Jr. is still the good guy here. Well, that's, not the bad guy in Conor Benn's words.
This is a sidestep. Let's get him in.
Look, so there's Eddie Hearn just looking over. Chris Eubank Jr. is walking in. I don't think he knew Conor Benn was there. He was just walking to the lobby bit. And then Conor Benn's there looking over. And Conor Benn says the first word.
I think he's just approaching. I can't see.
The IFL TV guy is saying Eubank Jr. is just approaching
him, but I can see his team.
You can't see him. You not seen that big?
Oh, there he is.
And then then he says he's got like a Satsuma head and all that. Eddie loves it.
Can we make this fight happen right now?
No, well, I want to have him come here right now. It's good to see.
Yes, see, Conor Benn was like, "I want to have him come here right now." He was the one who wanted the interaction. He was the one instigating the whole thing. Eubank Jr. didn't start any of it.
How he looks at 160.
Hey, Chris, don't fuck up the bag, son. Don't fuck up the bag.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, see, it's Conor Benn starting everything off.
Don't fuck up the bag.
From the short interaction we saw, this is how it all started. Conor Benn. It kind of seemed like he was denying it. It kind of seemed like Conor Benn was denying it. If we look back, I'm pretty sure that this is Conor Benn denying it. Denying starting it. Is that 47, I think?
Moving forward, what you want to do to him?
Yeah, because people don't know what really went on.
People don't know what really went on.
So what people are seeing now in that short...
What people are seeing now in that short interaction, he said. But what really went on is that you started the whole thing. That's what happened. Conor Benn started the whole thing, really. But he's saying that people don't really know what went on, but this is what happened.
What are you talking about?
Chris Eubank Jr. just doesn't care at all. He's massively in Conor Benn's head so badly. He's badly got Conor Benn rattled. And, I mean, Conor Benn's the one that failed the drug test, though. That's the thing. Eubank's not the one that failed the drug test. Conor Benn has... What is he even mad at here? What is he even mad at? Like, Chris Eubank Jr. is not the one who ruined the fight. Chris Eubank Jr. is not the one who cost you a load of money. Chris Eubank Jr. is not the one who didn't allow you to fight in the UK because you failed the drug test, Conor Benn.
Yeah. Well, like what? Like what you're lucky?
All this roid rage coming out now, and Chris Eubank Jr. is just smiling at him, agitating him even more.
You're fine tomorrow. Fuck you up right now. Yeah. You see this guy?
He's saying that he's fighting right now if he wasn't fighting tomorrow.
Comes in when I'm cutting weight. Oh, comes in when he cutting weight.
Yeah, you like say come in when he's cutting weight. I mean, yeah, Conor Benn's looking to try and pick on him at the wrong time.
Tomorrow, I'll see you tomorrow after the fight.
And all the roid rage still coming out now. It's getting worse and worse from Conor Benn. The roid rage really starting.
Oh, after the fight.
Yeah, you get in that ring.
Yeah, what? Get in that ring. I'll get in that ring and fucking give it to you.
Come off as well. Roid rage.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course, mate.
We'll see.
You're fucking lucky you're fighting tomorrow.
You'll see.
You're lucky, mate.
We'll see.
Get your hand off me.
See, roid rage again. Get your hand off me.
Hey, let him come close, man. I like this. I like this energy.
Oh,
I like this energy.
And then the push. Yeah, see? What is he even angry at? What is he even angry? I don't think I've ever seen roid rage this bad before from a fighter. I really don't. I mean, people are like, why are you disrespecting Conor Benn? He's a drug cheat. So, you know, people like Conor Benn deserve all the backlash and criticism that they get. He's a drug cheat. He's done wrong, and he's putting the whole blame on Chris Eubank Jr., acting like he's the one who's done something wrong. Conor Benn is the one that failed the drug test. Conor Benn's the one that cost himself loads of money from that fight. And Conor Benn's clearly the one with the roid rage. And, you know, he's saying that he spin Conor Benn, sure, but he couldn't knock out Pete Dobson. Like, you know, he's not going to knock out Chris Eubank Jr., who's heavier than him. I mean, to be fair, though, they'd probably try and drain him again, though. But, I mean, I still think Chris Eubank Jr. beats Conor Benn. But look, still, we don't like Conor Benn, but we still want to see that fight. We want to see Eubank Jr. put him in his place. That's why I want to see Conor Benn fight again. But he shouldn't fight again, but the reason I want him to fight again is because, you know, we need Eubank Jr. to put him in his place and shut him up. That's what we need to see. Anyway, I'm going to end this video here. Thanks for watching this video, King Ols. Speak to you in a bit.